Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors coach Steve Kerr shares the Draymond Green action that made him the angriest. Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr and forward Draymond Green have been co-workers for a decade now, and like all personal and professional relationship that last 10 years, theirs has had its share of ups and downs. The UPS NBA championships in 2015, 2017, 2018 and 2022 have helped Green become a cultural icon. The downs have burnished Green's reputation as a loose cannon, and one moment in particular stood out to Kerr as he looked back on Tuesday's edition of the Dan Le Batard show. For sure, the Jordan Poole incident, Kerr said when asked to name the angriest he has ever been with Green. Green punched the now Washington Wizards guard in the face during a practice on October 5, 2022. The incident overshadowed the rest of the Warriors' season, their second worst by winning percentage under Sir Draymond and I are a lot alike in many people probably wouldn't see that from the outside. K said he crossed the line with Jordan and he knows it. He knew it immediately, and it made that season incredibly difficult for everybody. Green's behavior has wavered at times since then. In 2024 he served 2 lengthy suspensions after in-game acts deemed egregious by the NBA. The Poole story has been regurgitated many times. Kerr said, "That's probably the time I was most angry." Those your headline. Early tip-off for NBA 2K2 is officially here, allowing fans to play with their favorite teams before the new season gets underway in October, with recent rating reveals not being overly kind to the Golden State Warriors. There was plenty of intrigue on how the remainder of their roster shapes up on the game. 2K had previously revealed the top 100 current players, with the Warriors only featuring twice thanks to Stephen Curry 7th and Draymond Green 65th. Golden State are one of only 2 Western Conference teams, alongside the Jazz, to have less than 3 players in the top 100. There's no doubt about the depth of the Warrior roster, though, with a staggering 10 players rated between 75 to 80. That's both a blessing and a curse for head coach Steve Kerr, who faces a tough time organizing his rotation, something that's been a prominent topic this offseason and which is again reiterated in these ratings. Below are the full ratings, ranging from the franchise superstar in Curry to two-way contracted guard Pat Spencer. Fellow two-way contracted players Daquan Plowden and Ree Beekman are not currently in the game on play now mode, and nor is 52nd overall pick Quinten Post, who has been confirmed as a 68 overall but is not currently contracted to the Golden State roster. Asterisk brackets indicate change in rankings from start of NBA 2K24. For example, Stephen Curry was a 96 to start last season. One important question looms over Warriors' big free agency acquisition. The Golden State Warriors should enter training camp with a largely clean bill of health, allowing for the fascinating battle or rotation minutes that's set to take place over the preseason. One question in focus, though, is the health of free agency acquisition to Anthony Melton. Though with the 26-year-old having been limited to just 38 games last season due to a back injury, Melton played in just 6 games after January 12, including appearing in only 1 game and 7 total minutes of the Philadelphia 76ers' 6-game first-round series loss against the New York Knicks. If not for the back injury, it's unlikely that Golden State would have been able to afford Melton this off-season. After John Holliner of The Athletic had a $26.5 million valuation on him, their Warriors were able to secure 6-year veteran on a 1-year $12.5 million deal. Melton could prove one of the steals of the off-season as a result, particularly if he can get back to his 2021-22 and 2022-23 form, where he averaged over 10 points, in excess of 4 rebounds and 2.5 assists, and shot 37.4% and 39% from three-point range, respectively. The 6'2" in guard proved a starting quality player on a playoff team in Philadelphia and could be a candidate for the starting shoe guard role with the Warriors depending on preseason. After all, Melton was signed by Golden State in the immediate aftermath of Klay Thompson signaling his intent to sign with the Dallas Mavericks. Second-year guard Brandon Podolsky may have the inside running on Thompson's vacated role entering training camp, but Melton could prove a more viable option with his defensive qualities complementing superstar Stephen Curry in the backcourt. Yet all of these discussions are purely hypothetical if Melton can't get his body right or if his play is limited by last season's issues. It wouldn't be a total disaster for the Warriors, who have the depth to cover just about anyone outside Curry and fellow veteran Draymond Green, but it would hamper the upside the team hopes to get from the Melton signing. Fortunately for the Warriors, it appears the news is positive, with Melton telling reporters in early July that "I've been healed for the last month and a half, but until we see that translate into on-court game activities there will be that looming query on whether he can return to his best." Report Golden State Warriors still interested in Milwaukee Bucks Giannis Anmo. The Golden State Warriors still want to compete for NBA championships and not rebuild as long as Steph Curry is on the roster. Truth be told, Golden State is not an NBA title contender with the roster they have now, especially with Klay Thompson leading for the Dallas Mavericks in NBA free agency. The Athletic's Sam Amick went on to the TK Show podcast. The only chance he has of heading to the Warriors is if he requests a trade and if things go completely wrong with the Bucks. Amch said, "One that I think is just always going to be monitored around the NBA is if the wheels fall off the Bucks. We know that Joe Lacob has had dreams of Giannis coming to Warriors way for a very long time. Again, unlikely, but Chris Middleton is going to be a free agent next summer. I think Giannis is worth more. Nittering Middleton will have a player option after this season. If he declines his player option, Chris Middleton will then become a free agent. If not, then he will be a free agent after the 2025 to 2026 season. Giannis Anmo being traded anytime soon will be a pipe dream for any contender. The Milwaukee Bucks are committed to winning another NBA championship as long he and Damian Lillard are on the roster. Antetekounmpo will have a player option for the 2027 to 2028 season, and if he picks it up he will be a free agent after that season. Giannis Anmo is 29 years old. He is still in the prime of his NBA career. Anmo last season with the Milwaukee Bucks averaged 30.4 ppg, 11.5 rpg, 6.5 apg, 1.1 bpg and 1.2 spg. He was ranked second in the NBA in points per game and sixth in the NBA in rebounds per game. Some wanted to see Antetekounmpo traded to the New York Knicks before he signed his contract extension with the Bucks. Giannis Anmo being traded to the Golden State Warriors is an ultimate fantasy for them and their fan base. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Antetekounmpo? Leave your opinion in the comments.